The Great Rift, Africa splitting in two. At first glance, the surface of our planet looks calm. Mountains stand firm, seas stay loyal to their shores, and deserts stretch in silence. But this piece is deceptive. Deep inside, Earth is quietly changing, and nowhere is this change more visible than in East Africa, where the continent is literally tearing apart before our eyes. The Afar Region, a triple junction. The Afar Desert may look ordinary, but beneath it lies immense power. Rising magma pushes against the crust, pulling and cracking it from within. This is no random place. Afar sits at the meeting point of three tectonic plates: the African or Nubian plate, the Somali plate, and the Arabian plate. It is one of the most fragile and dynamic spots on Earth. The Dabahu Event. In September 2005, northern Ethiopia witnessed something extraordinary. Over 1 week, more than 130 earthquakes shook the Afar region. On September 26th, the Dabahu volcano erupted. But this was no ordinary eruption. Instead of lava flows, magma forced its way underground, opening a massive fracture. Geologists call this a dike. The crack stretched nearly 60 kilometers. In some places, the ground split 8 meters wide. Around 2.5 cubic kilometers of magma rose to the surface. Satellite data showed the two sides of the rift moved apart by 8 meters in just days. Normally, plates drift only a few millimeters each year. Here, millions of years of motion happened in a week. Impact on people. The eruption displaced over 6,000 people. Poisonous gases made breathing difficult. Hundreds of goats, camels, and donkeys fell into the cracks or died from fumes. Miraculously, only one person was injured. For science, however, it was a turning point. For the first time, the birth of a new rift was observed on land, in real time. Is Africa splitting apart? Yes. The Somali plate is slowly moving east, away from the Nubian plate, at a speed of 2 to 6 millimeters per year. Meanwhile, the Arabian plate drifts away from Africa at about 25 millimeters per year. Models predict that within 5 to 10 million years, the eastern side of Africa, Ethiopia, Somalia, Kenya, Tanzania, Mozambique, will break away to form a new landmass surrounded by the Indian Ocean. Danakil Depression, a future sea. This rifting is not only horizontal, but also vertical. Parts of the Afar region are sinking below sea level. The Danakil Depression already lies hundreds of meters lower than the ocean. Scientists believe that one day, waters from the Red Sea or Indian Ocean will flood in, creating a new sea, and eventually a brand new ocean basin. At first, small salt lakes and lagoons will appear. Over time, they will merge into larger bodies of water. The cracks, lakes, and salty pools we see today are the ancestors of tomorrow's ocean, climate and ecosystems of the future. The birth of a new ocean will reshape the environment. Dry regions may one day receive rainfall from new sources of moisture. New coastlines will form, and new ecosystems will emerge. Just as the breakup of Pangaea millions of years ago created biodiversity, this process will bring new life to East Africa. The Afar people, life on shifting ground. 2 million people live in the Afar region. Most are nomadic herders depending on goats, camels, and donkeys. But life here is harsh. Temperatures often exceed 50 degrees Celsius. Fresh water is almost absent. Yet the Afar have found ingenious solutions. They collect steam from volcanic vents, condense it and use it as water. They test the quality with volcanic glass. If white residue appears, the water contains dangerous minerals. Still, the risks are constant. Toxic gases, earthquakes, and cracks threaten their lives and animals. And beyond natural challenges, the region also faces political conflicts and instability. Yet the Afar people continue to adapt, moving with the land, surviving where most could not. The cycle of continents. This is not the first time Earth has split. 200 million years ago, all land was united as Pangaea. Then it broke apart, forming the Atlantic Ocean between Africa and South America. 30 million years ago, Arabia separated from Africa, creating the Red Sea. Now, Africa itself is dividing. Tectonic motion is the heartbeat of our planet. Continents join, split, oceans open and close. It is not destruction, it is rebirth, a new ocean, a new coastline, and one day, perhaps even a new continent. Humanity as witness. The rift in East Africa reminds us of a simple truth. We are not masters of this planet, only guests. We live for a brief time on a world that is constantly reshaping itself. Today, we witness cracks in the desert. Tomorrow, those cracks may become an ocean. This is not the end. It is the beginning. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. We will explore the world together. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel to not miss my new videos. See you in the next video.